Welcome back to another episode of This Show Sucks, the show where we couldn't help but wonder, does this show suck? My name is Deanna Ortiz, here with my co-host Jonah Jurkens.
Hello, Deanna.
Hi, Jonah.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Long time no see.
I literally haven't seen you in so long.
How you been?
I've been good.
Great.
I've been really good.
Good. You look good. You look fantastic.
Thank you so much. I've been watching Sex and the City, so I feel great.
You have been?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
Specifically, episode 10, season 2.
Right.
What have you been doing?
I've been also, you know what? It's funny. I just watched that same episode.
Get out.
Yeah, I did.
Can we talk about it?
Sure, we can. But first off, we got what's going on with our friends.
Oh my God. I was hoping you'd talk to me about this.
Happening. First
I
off.
literally don't know what's going on with them.
Okay.
They're out of control.
Right. What have you heard?
Okay. I heard that Carrie told Big that she loves him.
Right.
Which is insane.
Right.
Because she's just like, okay, I feel like she's giving him so much power in so much of the relationship.
Right.
And now she's like, I love you. And it just came out. And I was like, girl, keep that inside. Because now he has the upper hand.
Well, first off, so what I heard is that she wanted to say it. And then she got like some ugly purse presents or
she
something.
got like a bag that looked like a pigeon.
And then instead of being like, I don't love this, she said, I love you to him.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, bitch, like, just be honest and say you don't like the gift.
And then he just leaves.
And
he's
he
just
like,
I'm going to go outside and smoke.
Because obviously he's like, oh, she meant I love the purse or something, of course. What a weird time.
He's a fucking psychopath. I hate that guy. I literally hate them. If she's happy with him, I love it. But also I'm like, what are you doing?
Here's things. I don't hate them. I just don't get them.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't see what the point is.
Right.
You love him? What does he do?
Right.
What's even his name?
Yeah. What is his name?
What's honestly even his name? And then Miranda and Steve, don't get me fucking started.
Okay.
Miranda wants to take him out to this like fancy thing because she's like, he's my boyfriend. I want to take him out. Steve's too proud to let Miranda buy him anything.
What's with that? You're a bartender. You're a bartender.
Let her.
Okay.
Let her take you out.
Isn't that okay? So the one thing I learned from the movie Cocktail is like that's the point of a bartender is you try to find like a rich woman who takes care of her, takes care of you.
Miranda is happy to take presents from Steve, and he's not happy to take presents from her.
Right.
She wants to buy him a suit. It was so embarrassing. She told me all about it. She said she like spent like 2 hours at the suit store, and then she was like trying on all these suits and trying on all these shoes, and then she goes to pay, and he's like, "No, I got it."
Right.
His card gets declined.
His card
gets declined.
Right.
And then he was like,
he didn't do the thing where we tried to split it up, did he? Shut up. He did? Just
it's embarrassing.
Let her pay and get the points.
It's embarrassing.
Just get the points.
Let her do it. She's a lawyer. She wants to do it. And so now he's too proud, I guess. You know how he is.
Yeah.
And then they like break up because he can't accept that the only suit he has is a corduroy suit and Miranda wants to treat him nice. Let her buy you something nice.
Well, okay, so I heard too is that she's all complaining because she finally gets to see his place. Also, they've been dating for how long? She never sees his place?
Yeah.
That seems like a him problem.
Honestly.
Right?
Honestly.
So she goes over and it's just,
it's a studio.
It's a studio.
We've all been there.
He's a bartender.
It's fine.
And
it's close to work.
He just wants to live close to work. And it's like, it's not perfect. It's fine. And the whole thing is like, I'm sure, I know Miranda and I'm sure she's all fine about it and she didn't make it really awkward, but you know how she is where her looks are kind of like,
totally
like, that she's probably like, oh,
this is where you live.
Right.
I mean, it's hard because she just bought that gorgeous place, gorgeous, and she works hard for it.
Right.
She does.
Right.
But so the fact that she works hard for her money and she wants to spend it on Steve, let her do it.
Right.
Let her do it.
Right. I don't get that.
No. Speaking of someone with a lot of money, you'll never guess who Charlotte met.
Who?
She literally met Wiley Ford.
Shut up.
The
actor?
Yeah.
The actor.
The actor.
Really?
He came to her gallery.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, she's closing early in the backseat of his cab, making out.
Oh my God. That guy's such an idiot. I'm sure he probably thought like a fire axe was like a piece of art or something. You know what I mean? Or like,
stupid.
this is an exit sign. Can I buy this?
But like would. But like I would. I would do it.
You'd buy it.
I would fuck this guy.
Oh, he's hot.
He's so hot.
He's so hot.
Yes.
Right. No, he's hot.
And that's why I'm like, not Samantha, Charlotte, go for it. Go for it.
He's like isn't he like a drug user?
Weed. I guess I guess Charlotte, it's like Charlotte.
So you and I heard about him? This is what I hear.
Oh no.
Okay, I heard that he wants to smell your own pussy on your finger or something.
God.
I have a friend that he hooked up with.
Charlotte told me about that.
Right.
So also it's like he does it with everybody.
That's everybody.
He's like at the bar and he's like, go into the bathroom, put your finger in your pussy and let me smell it.
Right.
Ew.
He did it to her?
Yeah, he did it to Charlotte. And
Really?
she left. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
As she should.
As she should.
But it's also like where'd this come from? You know what I mean?
That's
like you're a groupie now?
And
is that your thing?
Literally the woman that's just like, so prioritizes like monogamy and like the sanctity of marriage, and now she's just hanging out with this guy and all of his other cronies.
Right.
It's embarrassing for her.
So you're telling me the last person that you were talking to, you made get a circumcision, right? Because you didn't like the look of his dick, but now you're okay with being treated like a piece of meat, or just like some kind of like. Also, how old? You're in your 30s.
Yes.
You're in your fucking 30s.
Yeah.
Like your 20s, I get it. That's different.
Live life.
This is your 30s, right?
He also kept calling her Charlene. She didn't correct him.
Not at all.
I'm like, have some self-respect.
Right.
Come on.
It's like I get it. You know, we all want to. I mean, we want a group.
We all want to fuck a celebrity.
Right. Right.
We do.
I mean, you know what I did with that person a while ago. I get it. Like I get it. Sometimes you just want the story. Sometimes you want the story. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And like you and Johnny Knoxville. Do you remember that? Like sometimes you want the story.
I thought I thought I told you to never bring that up again.
Well, I'm not going to tell anyone about it. We're not going to put it like on a podcast.
I'm just saying, is that like Charlotte at this point? It's like the very least that you can do is let him get your name right.
Right.
My name is Charlotte.
Right. Yeah. And also, like, okay. So speaking of money, so you know Samantha seeing that kind of like rich guy. Yeah. Remember he like made money off that thing or something.
Yeah, he's like buying all like the 10-man houses and like making them look nice, whatever.
Something like that, right? Whatever. So I guess he has like an Asian servant.
Whoa.
That feels a little. Name some.
Huh.
That seems a little racist.
That seems really crazy.
Right. So I guess he's a servant. He leaves, right? He leaves and he's like, oh, hey, stay. You know, some will help you out. And then all of a sudden this bitch, some, flips out.
On Samantha.
And starts like screaming at her, basically calling her a whore somehow. And is like, get off the bed, do this, or you're ruining my stuff, whatever. Like she's in love with him or something.
She wants to fuck that guy.
Probably, right?
Interesting.
So is it like a sex slave thing?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past those guys. Those types of guys, they're fucking crazy.
Right, because like she like tried to bring it up to him, and he just like completely like just like ignored it.
He's on her side.
He's on Samantha's side. He's on some side.
Whoa! And why is Samantha still with him? After the first time, go.
Right. I don't get it. It's like stick up for yourself. Like out of anybody, Samantha, she sticks up the most.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Which
so
is
then,
crazy.
wait, like what? Then what happened? Is she still with him?
I think so. I don't know.
No way.
I don't feel like I don't feel like I haven't heard anything new from that. I don't really know.
Huh.
Because guess what? Because what really took my thing is, okay, I don't know. I'm looking this way, but the thing is like
in case they show up.
Right. So Big takes. Did you hear about this?
No.
Big takes Carrie to a party.
Okay.
The waspy party.
Wait, has he said I love you yet?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. He literally, okay. He has a week, by the way.
You have a week. Is that what you think?
If someone says I love you and you don't say I love you back within a week, what are we doing?
Right.
Think about it. Take your time, I guess. But like, let's get it together.
Or give a reason.
Okay, so he takes her out.
To this party, right? And like he admittedly is just like, okay, like, you know, this girl's a little crazy, whatever. The point is like, so it's Carrie's first time at this person's house. You know what she does?
What?
Strikes up a cigarette.
Of course she does.
And the girl goes, hey, please don't do that here. And then she goes, fine, then I guess I don't want to be here. And then she fucking goes on the balcony to smoke a cigarette like a homeless person.
Okay.
Like a homeless person. She's smoking a cigarette like a homeless person. And guess what? She's all mad at Big for bringing her here. It's like, and all Big does, he goes, hey, you're kind of embarrassing me here. And she flips out on Big. She flips out on him. And guess what?
Whoa.
Guess what also happens? She goes out. Do you remember she was like, do you remember she was kind of, she was like kind of flirting with that musician guy?
Is this Serena Bush's party?
Yeah. Yes.
She told me about this.
What'd you hear?
She told me about this. Serena told me that she caught Carrie giving the caterer a blowjob on the balcony.
Okay.
Both of them went out to smoke a cigarette, and she comes out just like get some fresh air. She's throwing a huge party,
right? And
she sees Carrie on her fucking like blowing this guy who is supposed to be serving drinks,
right? And okay, so what I was told was that I don't really know if that actually happened, but I guess it looked like it happened. Carrie says it wasn't happening. Carrie said it wasn't happening, but I don't know. We all know they have a history. Those two, right?
Those two, yeah.
Those two have a history. And I guess Big went up to her and was like, are you giving somebody a blowjob outside? Okay. And instead of saying, no, of course not, or like, no, it did look that way, I'm sorry, whatever, she basically is like, I'm not even gonna fucking answer that question.
Wow.
To him. And he's basically like, listen, like, I don't know what's going on, but you're acting kind of weird here, and you're embarrassing
in front of my
friends. You're embarrassing in front of my friends. And then she goes, fine, fuck you, basically. And then she gets drunk with that guy that she was like supposedly giving a blowjob to.
Jeremiah.
Oh
my God.
And I was out at the bar. I saw them at the bar. They're all over each other. Right? And then they were like, they're singing that Jeremiah was a bullfrog song or whatever. It's like, first off, what year is this? And also, like, that's the song. Like, come on, really?
And where are they going?
I don't know. It looked like they're going home.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I mean, I saw them make out on the street. I don't want to make any assumptions.
Oh my God!
But I mean, she was drunk out of her mind, right?
But where's Big? Because
I don't know.
You know what she told me? She told me she went to the party. Everything was totally fine. And then she goes home. She didn't say anything about this guy. But she says that Big called her after she went home. And he said that he loved her.
She said, okay. So.
And then she says this. I said, well, what does that mean for you guys? And she says, everything before I love you doesn't count.
So she fucked that guy.
Interesting. It's interesting.
It doesn't count. It does count.
It does count.
Right?
And listen, like, I love her. I know she's going through a lot.
Also, didn't she say I love you and then that happened?
Yeah.
So it did count then.
So honestly, hey, I'm not keeping track. I'm not keeping score, but I'm just saying, like, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Girl, figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
I'll talk to you about
it. Okay,
it
I'll talk to you a little bit.
Okay, I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go.
This is so fucking funny.
One time, okay, so
I gotta go.
One time did you ever, like, you were just in Louisville, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then did you ever walk past somebody and you heard, I might have said this before, but like, you heard somebody like say like, okay, I'll see you later. And they say one last thing. And then you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I heard this girl and same thing. They're kind of like gossiping. And she goes, okay, I'll see you later. And then she leaves. She like looks over and then comes back. She goes, I know a lot about frogs. And then walks away. So that means this girl was saying
that.
She was talking about frogs so much that when she walked away, she got kind of insecure about being like, okay, maybe I talked about frogs too much this time.
Maybe I talked way too much about frogs.
Just let you know, I do know a lot about frogs. And then she walked away.
In case you're wondering, I do know a lot about frogs.
Like when I was walking, I was on a little stroll by myself, and I heard that, and I stopped in my tracks, being like, "What the fuck were they talking about?"
I wonder how much there is to know about frogs.
How much do you think there is?
A lot.
A lot. What's the one thing that you talk about that you're just like, I know too much about this?
Chicago.
Is it Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked about this before.
I was in Chicago. I was in New York for 4 days. I talked about Chicago every single second I could.
Yeah.
Specifically the Chicago fire and how it changed the whole fucking world. I'm like, it changed construction. It changed transit. It changed cities. It changed a lot. It changed the landscape of Chicago. Like it just, everything was different and no one can fucking understand it.
And the response you got was, so do you want fries with that?
Everybody was like, we're literally in New York. And I was just like, but you don't understand. Like, you guys think it's all silly and you think it's like a TV show and you think it's a soccer team, but actually it was a devastating fire that took over the city.
And then they're like, I guess you don't know about the garment fires.
Burned for days. No, I do know about the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fires.
Yeah.
No, I do. Yeah, I do. And that did change a lot as well. But I'm saying, like, you know.
And they were like, do you know 9/11?
Do you even know 9/11? And I was like, so that was...
Yeah.
I'm not even going to start.
And then you're like, well, that was Chicago's 9/11.
Yeah.
In a lot of
Never
ways.
First.
Yeah.
Never forget.
But we did it to ourselves.
1871, I think.
We did it first.
Yeah.
We did it first.
We did it first because we're the second city.
Right.
You heard
Best.
of 9/11?
It's a rebuild.
Have you ever dropped like knowledge of something that you knew and then you're like, oh, I think I just outed myself, but yet it feels like you outed yourself on something that you shouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you have personal experience with it, but you're just like, no, I know that through just like osmosis of things I watch on television.
Dude, I feel like that all the time where someone will say something and I go like, oh yeah, like this. And I'm like, how the fuck did I know that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was in Las Vegas with Laura, my girlfriend. And then...
You won't stop bringing her up.
God.
He brings her up all the time.
Get it.
Okay, your girlfriend.
Oh, you guys know I have a girlfriend. Her name's Laura.
Yeah.
Do you know about her?
Yeah.
5
No,
years.
she goes to another podcast. We've never seen.
She goes to another. She goes on a podcast in Canada. She's a podcaster in Canada. She's great. She's really, really gorgeous.
Okay.
I show you pictures, but like she's like right now she's in a contract with somebody, so I can't really show her pictures of her.
Understandable. I understand that.
She's really cool.
Okay, cool.
We talk on the phone all the time. I haven't seen her in person yet, but like I want to.
Once I send her enough money, she'll come and visit me in Chicago.
Yeah. She calls a lot, and then her voice is different than I would think, but
Huskier.
a little huskier.
I did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that your little fucking bet?
Yeah, I wanted her to sneak in the word husky.
Okay, well,
He said he'd give me $5.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't call him a husky.
That's
specifically what I asked for, but I appreciate you.
I know, and I said that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I said no. I said minimum.
Yeah. Really like these little side bets
$700.
We're gonna do it every week now.
I hate this. No, I won't do it.
I'm in Vegas, and we're walking, and then something about like escorts gets brought up or something, but because those guys are passing out those things.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, should we get?" A joke was like, "Should we get escort?" And I was like, actually, prostitution is not. It's not legal in the county where Las Vegas is. It's actually it's legal outside of the county of Las Vegas. So when those people hand it out, they're allowed to hand out those things, but really it's for it's promoting prostitution outside of
the city limits.
The city limits.
Okay.
And then she looks at me weird, and I was like, I don't know why I know that. And I was like, I
do too,
promise I don't have a prostitute problem. I just know about it.
Prostitute problem.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, that's my next podcast is prostitute problem.
But I do support people trying to work in the sex industry
Yes.
outside of the Las Vegas County city
But
limits.
I realize I know from the show Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I learned
totally.
it from that, and
Yeah.
then that's why I learned.
That's how I know it too.
So you know about this rule too?
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we're not weird.
No, we're normal.
We're
I
normal
wrote a paper
people.
about it.
No, you
Shut
didn't.
the
Yes, I
fuck
did in
up,
high school.
Austin.
Yes, I did.
Shut up.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Was it a
Let
really
me read
like,
it right
was
now.
How big was your paper? Was it thick? Was it husky?
Nice. That was
Yeah.
huge, dude.
Okay.
We were talking about like things that we want to be legal, and we had to write.
You
a
wanted
paper about one.
prostitution to be
And
legal?
I looked up why prostitution wasn't, and then I found that that county, and then I wrote a paper
Yeah.
about that county and how they deal with it. It was
Interesting.
like
How
a
old were
3
you?
or 4 page paper. It was like a small. It was
Okay.
like in high school though.
It's funny because when
Did you tell your mom you're writing this?
did you tell your
I
mom?
wrote it in like an hour or two. It
you
wasn't
tell
like a
your
huge
mom?
project. Yeah, I got Mom, I'm writing a paper.
Every single paper that I wrote that was like some
$35.
type of like topic like that of like controversial was always about gay marriage. All of it. Every single thing I wrote was about like
You wrote that age though.
Yeah,
Where
that
Yes, was
like the
legal
taboo
when I was,
thing.
yes, yeah, exactly. And then it got what was it, 2016
Yeah.
that it got legal? Yeah, I wrote every college paper I wrote was the same thing, just like reworded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you could say gay marriage is legal because
Yeah.
of my community college papers. I guess I really made a
Did
point.
you do the thing where you change the margins just a little bit so you get more out of your page?
No,
You did. I know.
no,
you
I was
did.
an
You're a
honor
cheater.
student. I wrote. I
At your community college, you were an honor student.
well, yeah, I was an honors and AP student in high school,
Okay.
and then I started doing stand up, and I was like, this is gonna be my job. So
Yeah.
I didn't go to an actual college. I got into some other colleges, but the idea of spending all that money really stressed me out. So instead, I went to community college, got my associate's degree, and because I
Nice.
was like on like the top whatever % of my class, I basically went to community college for free.
Oh, nice.
I they covered all of the classes, and then my parents paid for my books, and then I returned them at the end of the semester, and I pocketed the money.
Nice. You know what I did is my dad paid for my college, which was
Mhm.
nice.
Where'd you go?
UW Milwaukee, basically. Like I was in the UW system, the
Mhm.
University of Wisconsin system, and I I would get the bill, and then I'd scan it in to Photoshop and change the numbers, so they were a little
Jonah.
higher. Yeah. So I'd get like a few $100 off of that, and my dad never double checked. But every time, here's karma.
Whoa.
And even my mom helped me with this, and she was like, "That was pretty good." And I was like, "I know," because I was like, "Can I use your scanner?" And
I'm doing a crime for
every single
Dad.
time I did that, something with my car would go wrong, or
Totally.
an unexpected bill would happen,
Totally.
and it kind of was like, "Okay, this
That's
is
where that
karma."
money went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's karma
Yeah.
for sure.
That's funny as hell.
But it felt good. It felt good about the grift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love a hustle.
it was a great
We
grift,
love,
man.
man.
But what a grift this show was.
It was good.
What a grift at the oh my god at the end. So we need I think we talk about So it's episode 10, the caste system,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Who should we
interesting.
start with?
Okay, so the overall theme of the movie or the show, excuse me, not the movie, is basically like, can you date outside your caste system,
Yes.
right?
In finances.
Yeah, your finance system.
Yeah.
So, did you look up caste system at all?
No.
Okay, so yeah, so that's basically like, why'd you look?
I just went.
It's funny though.
Caste system is basically society is ranked from highest to lowest, determining social interaction. So basically, so it is like kind of like your place, like of money and wealth, where like you're kind of born into it.
Yeah.
So you can't interact with people outside of that system.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like this is more wealth that we talk about in this show. Is can you date outside of that? So we kind of see everybody in their own little pockets of that happening. One, are they higher or are they lower?
Mm-hmm.
So overall theme, how do you feel about that?
Oh man, I think it's totally reasonable for. I agree a lot with Miranda in this episode of like So just because I make more money, that means that I am not allowed to have all these other things in my life. I feel that sometimes where I'm like dating someone and I know that I make more money than them, and I feel like I need to spend more. But I never feel that way when a guy is like, let me buy this for you. And I know that if a guy makes more money, it's just I think my own prejudices of like women shouldn't make more money. That I feel guilty.
Feel that way? Like,
no, I think it's just been ingrained in me. I definitely don't feel that way. And I'm like, women should make all the money.
Yeah.
But in certain ways of aspects of dating that I'm just like, I feel bad.
You feel bad that you have more money than they do.
Yeah. And I can't like actually vocalize that of like well, because we're not like seriously dating. So I'm like, well, how much money do you make? So I don't feel bad. Other people though like love to like, I know they make more money than me just on like what they do. Then I'm like, yeah, you spend this on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have you experienced kind of like, I think Miranda's probably a good place to start, right? Because you know we try to like focus this on one character at a time.
Yeah.
Because Miranda's like that, right? Where she's the more powerful in her relationship, like money wise and you know job wise and everything, and she's doing kind of what you said because we see her being like when he wants to take him out to dinner and make sure it's a place that's cheap enough that he can afford. So he takes her to like a really cheap, shitty pizza place. She's really bad at faking it. So she's like, oh, this is good pizza.
I like the idea of Miranda thinking like, let's go out at a place that I know he can afford. But I also think that she should trust Steve to be like, you take me out and you figure it out. You know, because he wants to treat her nicely. And I think
but he gets stressed.
Yeah.
And he feels the pressure of having to pay because that happens later. So she's going to take him to a party.
Well, there's a middle ground between $5.90 for a pizza and an $1,800 suit.
Right.
For him to.
But I did like the establishment of like when they're like, oh, it's $5. He goes, whoa, pal.
I loved that. They go $5.90. He goes, ow.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
So I think it's like the idea of like women are trained to feel shame for emasculating a man, right?
And especially with finances, I think it's easy for a man to feel emasculated in that way.
That's probably the most sensitive, right? So have you ever felt that from a guy that maybe you're making more money from?
Totally,
that has been like emasculated, like almost like angry at you for that?
Not angry, but just a way that's just like, man, it's hard to contextualize of like in dating, especially if you're like comfortable with someone. It's like, okay, I think it's very give and take of like, okay, so Steve's going to get dinner one time and then Miranda will get it the next time. And then eventually it all comes out in the wash where it's equal.
Yeah.
But it's hard, especially for Steve at this point to give into that. He doesn't want to accept the fact that Miranda makes more money than he does.
Yeah.
And I think not that a guy would say that to me, especially because like in the first couple dates, like the guy always pays. And if I want to, they're like, okay, well, if you want to pay, you can do this, or if you want to pay, you leave the tip. If you want to pay, you get the next. We'll go out and then you get the next round, kind of energy. But
yeah, it's also an easy way to find out there's a second date coming.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think I've ever had that like overtly of like she makes more money than me, and that makes me feel less than.
Okay.
In any way.
Okay, but also like and I don't. I'm not trying to like boost what we do high up there, but like I think a lot of times that would be emasculating because like what you do brings a lot of attention and probably more attention than like like a normal accountant or like a guy with a normal job or like whatever like so it's like the focus is more on you and what you do, like, so there's got to be a power structure there. Have you ever felt that? I know we've kind of
I feel like
this
that more than finances.
Okay.
Of like my job and the I guess attention or the a lot of guys want to do stand up and they don't, and then they see a woman doing stand up and that makes them feel like they could and should or angry at me that I'm doing it and they're not.
Yeah. What a weird the male ego is weirdly so fragile but like complicated at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because like okay, so the dinner thing happens,
Then Miranda says she wants to take Steve out for like something with her job, and she asks, "Do you have a suit?" She kind of asks like jokingly, like, "Do you even have a suit?" Which I think is like,
She's a little condescending to him.
give him some credit.
Yeah.
He's an adult.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yeah, I have a corduroy suit." And
Which I was like, haha. And he goes, no, it's gold. And you're like, oh,
yeah,
gold corduroy suit.
no.
Right.
And he doesn't realize that that's not a good thing.
Yeah. That's a weird thing.
And so then she goes back to Steve's apartment, and she sees his apartment for the first time, and it's a studio, and there's not a lot inside of it. And Steve makes this comment that's like, "You never have to come here again."
Yeah.
It's
That
kind of
made
a
me feel
bummer.
bad for him.
Yeah, and she sees the suit in the thing, and what was interesting that I saw Miranda seeing how Steve lives made me think, is this how Big sees Carrie's life? Of like,
Oh, yeah.
Big versus Carrie and Steve versus
I
Miranda.
could see that.
Of like how they see how the other, because Big never wants to spend the night at Carrie's house. Does he see it in the same way? But
Maybe.
I don't know,
Yeah.
because I'm like he said in the last episode, I love my bed, I love
Yeah.
this. But
I think he just likes structure and he likes his stuff.
shit, yeah,
Right. And I think also like we get a peek into it later and we'll get into it. But to me, I took it as like with Big, it's like he just is really hard at opening up. And I think him staying at somebody else's house is like,
Yeah.
it makes him feel more vulnerable
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, I also
'Cause he has
don't.
less control. He has to have control.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he does. I don't like with Steve and Miranda how Steve kind of acknowledges and like just gives into the fact that he's like, yeah, I'm a schlub. It's like, but you're not. You have
Yeah.
other things going for you, and
Smart guy. He looks.
yeah.
He's surprisingly jacked.
Yes, and he wants to treat Miranda nicely. He
Right.
wants to take her out. He wants to wine and dine her, and she's like, let's go to the pizza place. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Like, let him take you out.
Well, also like I mean, they mentioned that in the show, but that she has like a guilt for feeling that she feels like elitist.
Yes.
Around
yes.
it, that being around him makes her feel like I'm an elitist in a way, but it's like it's just what she likes,
Yes.
and that's okay to like the things that you like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and it might be like more than the person you're with, but it's like, but then that other person, to me, the other person then needs to be like, okay, like I can't give this to you.
Mhm.
Is that going to be an issue?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if Miranda says no, it's not an issue at all, but like when I want to do
You
these
have to
things,
listen to her. Yeah.
yeah, like when I want to do these things, like let me pay for you.
Yep.
And just know that like I don't look at you less.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that she doesn't look at him as less than. She
Mhm.
looks at it as a gift.
Yeah.
And he can't accept it as a
No.
gift.
No.
Which is hard.
He really to me he showed a really bad side of him
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
cuz he like so she does this thing, he wants to get a suit, he like likes it.
He looks good.
Yeah, and I think like Miranda feels like this kind of like I think I have a girlfriend named Laura, do you know that?
I think you mentioned it once or
Okay.
twice.
So she does
Wake up. He's
Oh,
talking
wait,
about
hey,
Laura.
wake up, I'm talking
Wake
about
up. He's
my
talking about
Oh,
Laura.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, you were sleeping. Hey, you were
Oh,
sleeping. Let me catch up to you. I have a girlfriend named Laura. We've been dating for 5 years.
Oh,
Do you know?
wow.
Okay, cool. Laura,
Yeah, what were you going to say?
we've been dating for 5 years.
No, about Miranda and Laura.
Well, I to me, like, okay. So my partner is, I hate partner. Is that weird?
Yeah,
No.
I hate it.
Oh, yeah, I hate partner.
Girlfriend?
But I'll say, I'm too old to say girlfriend,
No,
too.
you're
Say
not.
woman.
My woman.
My
My
boo.
ball and chain.
My
My old
boo
lady.
thing.
My old lady. Like, I mean, Laura does really
My
well
gal. I'll sit up.
like, Laura does really well for herself.
Why isn't she dating me?
I know. But like, I think a part of her is this kind of like, no, I want to be like the man. I want to buy things. I want to do nice things. You know, and that's saying she does it.
Totally. She's
all
a
of it.
finance bro.
Yeah, and I think Miranda's like, I see the correlation between those two.
Totally.
Like, I think both Miranda and I think my girlfriend are just like, I just want to know, like, I want to know what it's like to have a dick. Like, you can just feel that
Yeah.
energy
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just want to like hold a dick, my own dick while I pee or fuck something. Like, you
Mhm.
can just tell
Yeah.
they have that kind of like energy
Yeah.
a little bit. And I think with Miranda too, it's like I want to like she looked like she loved like sitting and being like, I like that on you. I like
Mhm.
this. That kind of like masculine energy.
Yeah.
A
She
little bit.
wanted to treat him nicely.
She wanted to treat him nicely.
Yes.
Right.
And I didn't feel any type of like resentment when she was trying to pay for the suit.
No.
Is that he was embarrassed that she was going to buy it, and she was like, I want to do this. I want
Yeah.
to do this for you.
It's a
Let me do
gift.
it. And he was just like, let me buy the fucking suit. And then he splits it up on 100 different credit cards. And
that
so,
that poor guy working there.
that's worse. It's
Yeah.
worse to just let your girlfriend buy you the suit.
Yeah.
and accept a gift.
Also, like your credit card gets declined, and you're like, "Oh, I'll write you a check." Like that's gonna go through.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, put 200 on
I'm
here.
just gonna write August 6th, 2038 on here.
And then that's how we'll know that this is for the suit.
Right. And then he uses that against her later
because
he breaks up with her.
Yeah, he comes to the house and she's supposed to go out on this like fancy night, and he's just like, you deserve somebody who's at the same level as you.
And she's like, but I don't want that.
Exactly.
And so he doesn't listen. It's another example of
I think he's just very,
these characters don't fucking listen to each other.
Yeah, they don't. And he's super insecure. And I genuinely think he loves Miranda.
Yeah,
I think he is like so in love with her. He's so obsessed with her. And he's like, I can't be the man that she wants me to be, which is super rich businessman. Because they also get into a conversation.
But she never told him that.
No, exactly. He's projecting all of it. They get into this conversation with the girls of like, Charlotte's like, oh, there's plenty of artists who are bartenders. And she's like, no, he just is a bartender. He doesn't want to be anything else.
Yeah.
And Charlotte has a huge problem with that. And she has a problem with Miranda dating outside of her tax bracket because it's weird when a woman makes more money than the man. And I wrote down Charlotte's waspiness is showing right now saying how insane that is.
Yeah.
And Samantha doesn't agree with her. And I don't think Carrie does either. I forget
what her
vibe was like.
Well, like she's like, how's the sex? And then she goes, there's no words to it. And then Samantha goes, I think you have a perfect relationship then.
Yes,
Which is basically like, is he fucky good? Then was it matter?
Yes, then what is the issue?
Right. Because then Carrie goes, which I thought was funny, but she didn't deliver it well. She goes, yeah, he can make you come and then make you a cosmopolitan. I can't say the word, a cosmo. Yeah. But also that, okay, so let's talk about that part too. It's like with Carrie, it's like you don't always have to have the last line.
She always has to have the last line.
It's that friend when you say something really funny and they're like, yeah, just like the other thing. And you're like, you just ruined the fucking thing I just said, you piece
like
of shit.
Trying to add one more thing on
right,
top.
which is totally, I'm the Carrie of the group, by the way, in that one, for sure.
Okay, out of the three of us, Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte.
Okay,
no.
We all know that I'm clearly Carrie.
Yeah.
And
like,
you are...
It's very
Charlotte.
frustrating.
No,
Right.
no, you're Samantha.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, you're Charlotte. You're Samantha. You fucking whore.
He's Samantha.
You're Samantha. You're the cool one.
Did you just call her a whore?
He's the whore.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Just on air, just pointed at Deanna, went, you're a whore. Like,
I didn't say you a whore.
Did you not hear?
I
You're
said you
the
whore,
whore.
bitch. I said you whore, bitch.
You
like
whore,
that.
bitch. You slutty whore, bitch.
Yeah.
No,
I think
you
adding
are.
Another word made it worse.
Okay,
Made
that's
it
a very
better.
fucking Miranda thing to do. You're the Miranda of the
I
group.
just thought that was funny, and then that was a big
Oh,
moment.
fine.
Also, this guy's for sure Charlotte.
I'm sure. Yay.
No, I feel like he's the womanizer. He's like, oh, anyway.
I am the Samantha, yes, but I
You are
like
not.
Charlotte.
Right.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
She is pretty.
Okay, so you are pretty.
Hey, you're pretty.
No, hey, we're all pretty.
No, I just
Okay.
thought that was a funny.
I
comment.
So
appreciate
after all of this now, Charlotte is like dealing with her own shit. She's at this
Wait, so can we? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Can we just go back to that? So,
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that? So that I kind of understood, where it's like it's okay if you're not making a lot of money, but you have these but you're like trying to strive for something more than just that. Like that's gotta be hard, because like it's gotta be hard for Miranda, because like she's a very driven person in her job. But maybe she likes that about him, that he's just like, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't need anything else.
I think she is so content with what Steve is doing, and that like this is his job. He makes money and he likes doing it.
He loves me.
And yes, and like she's had so many issues in dating in the past that's like, here's this guy that's like tells it to her straight and isn't afraid of her and isn't gonna cower to whatever she says. She likes that. She likes the fact that she can go like have an actual conversation with him. I don't think it's an issue for her what his job is, but I think if Steve was like, oh, I'm a bartender, but also I want these things in the future, and he wasn't going after it, that would hurt Miranda. If he was like, I'm going to be an artist, I'm a musician and this, and he didn't focus on it, that would be the issue.
Well, it's hard too, because it's like, she knows what he was before they started dating.
Totally.
So it's not like he made himself look like he was a successful guy,
and
then he wasn't. It's like he was a bartender at a dive bar where she was trying to meet up with a friend when Carrie's a piece of shit and left her. And then like she knew all
I also
this.
think maybe she's let what Charlotte said get into her head. a little bit
Yeah.
of like, is it a bad thing if I make too much money than him?
Yeah.
What is he thinking of me if I
Yeah.
am too successful?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like when you so like when you're on the apps or when you were meeting people and you like you kind of knew a guy maybe wasn't as well off where you're at. Were you going into knowing I'm going to pay for this and I'm okay with that? They seem fun. They seem great.
No, I always would offer to pay on a first date because that way it doesn't feel like I'm like
obligated.
totally.
Yeah.
But on the first couple of dates, I don't really care. The more we start talking, if you like don't make enough, but if you don't make a lot of money and you are like bitchy about it. Like I was on a date with a guy and we like looked at it and he was like, oh, well, you know, I don't get paid for a couple more weeks, but like help yourself, get whatever you want. I was like, that I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay. Like if you don't make a lot of money, that's fine. But then why did you choose this restaurant to take me out to? Like
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the issue that I have.
It's the same fucking thing with this guy where he's like, no, I'll pay for it. And then he uses that against her later.
Yeah.
Oh, I returned it because I can't afford it. She's like, well, I can.
I was going to offer to buy it for you. Yeah, exactly.
And it's also kind of like, it's this thing too where it's like, for her, $1,800 isn't a lot of money, right? Because of the percentage difference, because of like her net worth. So what that is to him, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like probably to her it's spending like 20. To her, it's like spending $20.
And to him, it's
$1,800.
It's everything, yeah.
Right, like $1,800. So it's like I know that's hard to like concept, but it's also kind of like. So it's not really a big thing for her to do that for you. So let her do that.
He can't let go.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, Charlotte made some really good points on the caste system, and everybody else was kind of shocked that this was her stance. And I did like that during that that scene that they were all getting their nails done, and then it was like, well, look at what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You know, she made good points, even if they were, I think, very outdated.
Right. Yeah, they make that in front of a bunch of people that are cleaning their feet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you ever had that conversation where you're having a conversation like that, and then you're like, "Ooh, I think I sound like an asshole in front of these people."
No.
Really?
No, I don't think I've ever had a conversation out with like, you know, someone like a restaurant or like a nail tech or anything like that where they've like judged me. I was out once with a friend and we were talking about like how we can help another friend, and the server came by at certain points and she was listening to it, and then towards the end she was just like, hey guys, like I was listening and I need you to know, like, tell your friend this because like that's the end of it. And we were like, my girl. Like, and I think it's maybe because I've waited tables for 100 years that like I already know what the deal is, you know. I don't think there's anything too crazy that I've said in public that would have like any like service people concerned or judging me.
Yeah.
You know? Why?
I don't know. I'm sure, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm having, you know, also like, you know, I'm older, so it's just like, just with being older, you have more opportunities just because whatever. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I have conversations like with things I'm doing or like vacations or whatever. And then sometimes you're always like, I kind of sound like, I think I'm sounding a little.
I sound insane.
Yeah.
I'll preface it. If I hear myself saying that, I'm like, wow, I sound so like
privileged.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you do need to kind of like check yourself. Yeah. Like I like that. I like that with Miranda where she's like, I kind of need to check myself right now of like where I feel.
Yeah. In terms of Steve.
But then he breaks up with her. Yeah. We don't really find out as of right now. We don't really know what's going on.
No. Right? No. At the end of the episode, they're broken up apparently because Miranda goes to that event all alone. Charlotte in here has, you know, says all the stuff that she says about why Miranda shouldn't be dating Steve. And then she meets a movie star, Wiley Ford. And this was the point of Charlotte's, you know, storyline was basically like, above all else, a celebrity is the highest caste system that you can get. And I don't know, this guy isn't even that charming, but Charlotte's smitten with him, and he adds her into their entourage of, you know, just like people that he has fawning over him.
Yeah.
Groupies.
You like that?
Well, your show Entourage.
Oh, like Entourage.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, Entourage.
Oh,
I did like. I always love a good idea. I like it when someone's trying to act smart by chewing on their glasses. Because he's doing that. Because he's like chewing his glasses. He's like, look at this piece of art. It ends up being just a fire extinguisher. And she was like really cute about it. Where she was like, no, you could probably get people think it's like a Roth or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, maybe I could.
And then he says, you know what we should do? You should lock up and we should get out of here. And she listens to him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They start making out in his limo.
Crazy.
Right.
And she calls Carrie.
What was the, okay, yes. I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yes.
She calls Carrie.
And Carrie goes, get out of the car.
Yeah. Well, first off, he goes, I'm going to take a whiz.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
In an alley, which New York is famous for their alleys. What alley is he pissing in? Yeah.
Right. And then she goes, you need to leave right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And she doesn't do it.
And Charlie doesn't ask why. But it's also like, what do you think Carrie was going to tell her on why?
I don't know. I just like, that was like when she said get out of the cab, I was like, I believe Carrie.
Yeah.
That was my best advice of the episode. Get out of the cab.
I thought the show was going to get a little darker after that.
No, really?
I thought it was going to be like the 90s, like little, oh, you almost got our word.
Well, I thought it was going to be more like, oh, this guy's going to give you an STD.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I went real dark on that one.
Yeah.
I was like, she's going to have a drink and then not remember anything.
No.
Okay.
I never thought that, but I think Carrie would have fought harder to get her out of the cab if that was what's going to happen. But then she was like, get out of the cab. And then she was like, whatever. And then she ends up in his like groupiness for a little bit.
At some bar, smoking weed at the bar.
Yeah. And he like shotguns weed into her mouth and
that was insane.
And then to end it all, he goes, Charlene, you know what I want you to do?
Yeah.
When you go in the bathroom, I want you to stick your finger in your pussy and come back and let me smell it. And that kind of like slaps her out of it.
Right.
She's kind of enamored with this fancy Hollywood life and being around this superstar and celebrity. And then he says that and she's just like, oh,
yeah,
I forgot. I'm leaving.
That took me out of it too because sometimes you forget that we're watching a show on HBO.
Yeah.
And then that happens, you're like, oh my God.
Well, even her face when he said it, she goes, huh?
Yeah.
Like
I blushed. I had to turn it off and I had to walk away for a second being like, oh my God.
My.
Yeah. Then I had to walk away, go to the bathroom, stick my finger in my butt and smell it. Which is crazy.
Yeah. That was nuts.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
No. And before you even
talk.
ask me, before you
Real talk.
even.
Would you?
No.
What?
Okay. You're seeing a guy for a couple weeks.
No.
I didn't have that response. I asked you a real question.
No.
Really? Okay.
In 1 million years.
Okay.
If I'm seeing a guy if I'm married for 20
Jennifer
years.
Lawrence asked me to stick my whole fist up my ass so she could
that's a
smell
good
it.
She
one.
could smell it?
I would
Let's
just
say
have to do it.
Heath Ledger comes back from the dead.
Don't do
Well,
this
hold
to
on,
me.
there's already a miracle happening. That's
Right.
awesome.
Right. So you're gonna deny an angel?
If Heath
A
Ledger
miracle?
was at a bar with me and he said, go in and do this for me, I'd be like, why don't you just come into the bathroom with me and you can figure it out for
your own
yourself?
fingers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, she didn't go to the bathroom to do that. She could just do it at the table.
I mean, honestly.
Come on.
But
What are we doing here?
yeah. Only if it was Heath Ledger from the dead. Nobody else.
What with Gyllenhaal? I'd do it for Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal,
You
be
do it
real.
for Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Real with me.
Yeah.
That's a joke. You're having a laugh.
Listen, okay,
don't
if
have
Jake
any
Gyllenhaal
alive.
said that to Charlotte and she's like, are you serious? You'd see my head pop in and be like, I will stick my finger in her vagina for you to smell it 1000%. I will do whatever it takes.
No, there's no celebrity. Because also, it's that power dynamic that he knows he's at the top of the caste system. And he's just like, I want to see how much you're willing to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting off on it. Not even
Yeah.
just the smell, but just like the power of saying, go do this.
Yeah.
And she does it. That's huge.
Yeah.
You don't tell me what the fuck to do
Okay, so
with my fingers.
what's the better move? Is you go not doing that and you stick up for yourself and you leave, or you go, sure, 1 second, you poop on your finger.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that's good.
And then
too.
you don't wash you wash everything but that, and then you go smell that, and you go, that's shit, asshole, and then walk away.
That is, I would say the first one because the second one involves me touching poop.
But it's your own poop.
It doesn't matter.
It's not somebody else's poop. It's your
Still
own poop.
No, we heard you.
No, I
No, but it's your own poop.
understand.
Yeah,
Your girlfriend is Laura and it's your own poop.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know. And I'm saying no.
Okay.
And he's going to try and convince me.
Okay,
Because this is what he does. He gives me
my favorite part.
He
Shut
gives
up, this
me
is my favorite
he gives
part.
me a crazy topic and then I say that's disgusting and he goes, "Well, what if this? What if absolutely?"
Right.
I'm like, "No, no matter what you say, no."
Okay.
What if it was?
But then you could
What
do
if it was Chris Hemsworth and you also got $100,000?
Okay, Chris Hemsworth and $100,000. That doesn't matter.
So the
If
money,
I got-
the money
if
doesn't
I-
matter.
If I got $100,000, I would do it for the money.
But also,
Chris
what you
Hemsworth, I don't give a
But then
fuck.
if you
I just
if
had
you
it.
did the thing, okay, you did
Wait,
the
the
thing.
shit or the pussy?
Both.
Why did I ask?
What if he was like, you have to space dock your own vagina?
What?
What?
Oh,
What's
that's where you
space
poop in
dock?
your. That's where you poop in a vagina. Do we not know about this stuff?
Sorry.
You guys don't know about space docking?
space docking?
This is what Laura's talking about. Like, how do you know this freaky shit?
No, Laura knows us more than I do. Trust me on that. She knows
No.
all about that shit.
Wait.
Space docking. You never heard of space
You
docking?
just poop inside of it?
So there's two ways of doing it. One, which I don't believe.
I hate
which
this
is-
conversation.
Okay, well,
What? I
okay,
don't believe.
okay. Are you leaving?
I'm getting ready to.
Then why did you ask what it was?
I mean, I didn't. Austin did.
Okay,
Oh, we must said it at the same time.
okay. We don't need to get into it, but there's also a different version where you freeze something and then you shove that in.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Space
That's
docking.
Space docking?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dumb name.
Yeah, these are.
Oh.
You think what name is gonna be? Well, then what's a better way to name that?
It's called Don't Do It.
Reverse egging.
Reverse egging.
You put the egg inside.
Yeah.
Anyway, any hoozle.
Okay, so, okay, but okay, let's say you do the poop thing, right? And then you go smell this, and then you dirty Sanchez them.
No.
Haven't you always wanted to dirty Sanchez somebody?
Haven't I? No, I've never wanted to.
Okay.
In my whole life.
Okay.
Because C point A, number one, top of the list, poop on my finger.
Okay.
That drives so much of my life.
Okay. So I'm gonna go above 1A
Okay.
for the story.
No, the
For the
story's story's not that good. If the story involves me shitting on my finger for a prank, the story can't be that good.
Really?
It
Okay,
can't be.
let's say
it legally can't be that
Let's
good.
say I asked you that, and you go, I would never, and I go, I've done that to somebody. Wouldn't you be like, you did that to somebody?
Yeah.
You love that story.
Yeah, because it's not happening to me.
Okay.
If it happens to you, that's fine.
Okay.
Tell me the story.
Isn't that illegal?
What?
You just can't put like bodily fluids on a person.
It's assault for
That's
sure.
like-
Do that?
It's
You could
assault.
totally do that.
I can come in my
Eh.
hand and then put it on your face.
Without your
You totally
consent,
can.
that is assault.
I know I can
think so.
physically. I understand I have the
It's
willpower
rude.
to do it.
It's
It's
rude.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm saying
rude.
It's rude.
I'm pretty sure if you wipe poop on someone's face, they could.
Okay.
They could probably sue you.
Chat
or
GPT
something.
that. Can you chat GPT that
I'll
for us,
look it up,
producer
I'll
Austin?
look up the
Don't
law.
chat GPT it. Just look it up.
Chat
normal.
GPT it. No, he doesn't want that in his Google searches. So
Well, yeah,
I'll
it's
ask
better to have him
Claude.
ask a robot that.
Yeah, ask
Claude.
Claude. Yeah, ask Claude.
Claude will.
Well, Claude's a
not-
dirty son of a bitch. You know he
No,
does
it's
that.
not. Claude's the one that refused to give like launch codes and stuff.
Okay,
Did you hear
good.
that? They actually switched to ChatGPT because the Claude company refused to help the White House with stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know who Claude is.
Okay.
Claude is one
So
of the AI.
so
names.
we decided that now I want to call her Claude now. God damn it. Charlotte is making the right decision by walking away.
Claude.
Yes, I
Okay.
agree. Yes.
And that's kind of her story. That's all we really get is that, which is like it's a fun little like. I liked where she kind of like made a mistake, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like had a little bit of fun. Got out when it got to be too much for
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
Speaking of having a little bit of fun, Samantha. Samantha is dating a guy who I didn't like the fact that she kept calling her a servant when it was
Yeah.
a maid and like a housekeeper. I feel like there's other servant just felt weird. I know it's like whatever, but like the word servant felt weird when especially because she's an
Yes.
Asian housekeeper.
Yeah. I did like. What's the guy's name? I wrote it down, but I have so many notes.
This is assault and battery also.
Yep.
Really?
It is illegal in all 50 states.
To rub shit on somebody.
Yes, it is specifically poop. Feces is what it's labeled as.
I was
Assault
right.
and
So
battery.
Felony
believe me
potential.
when I say
Felony
that.
potential.
Depending on the state and circumstances,
I
such
mean,
as
technically, it's not. You're not really battered.
Ooh, wait a minute now. Such as if a disease is transmitted or if the victim is a public official, this can be considered a felony. So if you do someone else, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
So Samantha's dating a guy named Harvey Turkle.
Oh yeah.
And Harvey has a servant in his
What a
house.
fucking perfect name for a shithead like that.
All these weird guys, they have weird shit going
I
on.
did like how the we don't call her servant. What should we call her? Servant?
A housekeeper?
Housekeeper. I liked how
Sounds better?
she's like, oh, whatever, Mr. Harvey, and then she goes, Mr. Harvey, Miss.
Yes.
She called her Mr.
Yes.
Harvey's Miss,
Yes.
which was fun.
And then once he leaves, she totally changes
Mhm.
and starts yelling at Samantha. I thought it would be funny if she had like a New York accent. And
Oh,
not,
yeah,
like,
like
if
that-
she
yeah.
dropped, if it was all a persona. I
Yeah.
thought that would be really
That's
fun.
really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she starts like yelling at her and kicks Samantha out, and Samantha confronts Harvey, and she's like, hey, like, that was not cool. And he's just like, oh no, you don't understand. He's totally riding for her, defends her through and through, doesn't believe Samantha. And I don't know. I feel like Samantha is getting used to the idea of having this person working for her, even though it's her boyfriend's person.
I did like the line where she was like, Samantha never wanted a servant, but she's okay with somebody else's servant.
Totally, yeah.
I was like, nice.
Yes.
Could you ever, if you had $100 million, let's just say, could you have?
I feel like I could have like a housekeeper, like not someone that lives in the house for sure.
Okay.
No, but like
So
someone.
you wouldn't have like a butler.
No.
Ish, or like
That's
a
too
house.
much. I feel like I like my privacy, and I also like the idea of like waking up in the morning and making my own coffee.
Okay.
And making my own breakfast.
So you wouldn't have like a private chef.
No.
Or personal chef.
Would you?
I would maybe have a personal chef come like where they come in on Sunday, they make the meals for you for the week.
Okay.
I would maybe do that.
Okay.
But I love cooking. So
butler?
I have a problem. I'm the guy that I've never had like a house cleaning lady really like consistent. Like I've hired them once to clean up, but I'm the kind of guy that would clean for a
totally.
house.
Totally. Yeah.
And then I would be like, oh, you sit down, I'll get that for you.
Totally.
Like,
me
constantly.
Too. Yes.
Right.
Or like if they're doing something, I'd be following them. I was like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Like it's just like someone in my house that's just like doing their own thing, and I'm like, can I come with? What are you touching? Don't touch that.
Oh. So you like wouldn't trust them?
Not wouldn't trust, but I'm just like
but you like
nosy of just like
like what do you do?
And also like, can we chat? Can we talk? What are you thinking about? Like
or
like if I saw them like putting the dishes away, I would feel compelled to also put the dishes away and be like, let me jump in there too.
Yeah, I got it for you. Don't worry.
Because it's like my mess.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, my need to entertain.
Yes. Yeah.
Will outweigh my need for somebody to help me.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I could never get an assistant. I don't think.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like this woman like is doing everything for this guy who she very obviously wants to fuck, and then yells at Samantha once he's gone, because she also finds like a condom at one point when the guy's in the shower, and she calls her a dirty
whore.
whore.
I laughed
that
really hard.
Really made me laugh.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to this. So would you have a personal driver?
No, I love to drive.
You love to drive.
Love to drive.
Okay. I would maybe do that. I love driving, but like
because Big has a driver
in the city. Like, would you have a personal driver just for the city stuff?
No.
Okay.
No, I love driving in the city. I love being in control of my car.
Okay.
Yeah. Big has a driver, which I think is very interesting.
Would you do personal trainer? Yeah. Like private one-on-one training?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
What's the highest bouginess you'd go before you're like, I can't get to that?
Dialect coach.
Probably personal trainer.
Dialect coach.
A dialect coach?
I want to learn other accents.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like a tutor, like to teach me another language that comes to my house.
Okay.
And like a personal trainer.
Would you have an assistant?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm too like type A, you know, all my shit.
What about like a financial advisor?
We kind of need one, right?
Sure.
Personal finance person.
Sure. But that
or money manager, I should say.
That doesn't feel like, is the money manager like making note of all of my things?
So they're basically paying everything for you and watching like how you spend your money and how much money you have.
So they see all the money I spend at Taco Bell?
Yeah. Yeah, and all your porn habits.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So
do you have a financial advisor?
Okay. What's that?
Do you have a financial advisor?
Yeah.
Who, like watches all your money?
I don't have a money manager, but I have a financial advisor.
Okay.
Who helps with all that.
Money manager, no.
Yeah, money manager, no. I don't think I could ever do that. I don't trust people enough.
No, because then they're like looking at all my stuff and they're like, did you really spend that amount on this? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Did you really need all of the flavors of Celsiuses? And I did. Piece of shit.
And yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And you don't understand, but the candle smells really good, so I had to buy it. Yes.
Why did you buy the flask of a carpenter? I was like, it's from Indiana Jones 3. Last Crusades, and I wanted it.
Nice try.
Yeah.
So
yes.
Yeah. And I thought it was funny, and it was only $20. So shut your fucking
So that's
mouth.
why.
Did you call the Holy Grail the flask of the carpenter?
I couldn't think of Grail.
So the other thing that I really made me laugh, so I think back to a couple episodes ago when Samantha was dating that old guy and she was like totally grossed out by him and his like flabby ass. Now she's dating this guy and you get a full ass view and I'm just like, not a great ass, but she's still fucking him.
She's so much hotter than that. Would you
Yep.
You would.
I absolutely would.
You'd fuck for money.
Yes, I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a different if a guy has a lot of money.
How low is a lot of money for you to choose money over looks?
A couple thousand. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Okay.
kidding. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Half millionaire.
Because the thing is that what comes with guys with money is a confidence. A confidence and like they know they're powerful. And sadly,
That's what you like.
Sadly, that is attractive.
So you like power.
Sure, at certain times. I
Okay.
like a lot of stuff.
But not all
I also love struggling artists like Steve and bartenders.
But there's a lot of people that have a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of power. Like they don't have that kind of like confidence of like having a lot of power. Like they're sneaky. They're sneaky rich.
Oh. I mean, but if a guy is sneaky rich, then he's not gonna like try and like pursue me in a way that's like, let
So
me
you
take
want like
you out.
you want like a what feels like a level of wealth.
I don't want any of this, but
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if a guy
Just said you
had
did.
money and was like, I'm gonna take you out in my private, like, yeah, I'd entertain the idea for
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You're making me sound like a gold digger.
I don't think you are.
That's what
I'm not. That's not
he's
my
trying
intention.
to catch me. He's trying to catch me in
I think.
here.
Am I catching you, or am I just exposing your truth? No, but I'm just wondering. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
What about you then?
Would you?
boy?
Don't you want a sugar mama?
I would love that.
Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't it be
And
Yeah.
how old versus how much money?
Ooh.
any amount?
Is this like a week long fling, like a month fling?
Yeah, let's say.
Or is this like I'm with them for like over a year?
Let's say like 5 months.
Ooh.
5-month
And-
contract.
5 months. You guys, every time you go out, she pays.
Mhm.
She wants to take you out fancy. She wants to take you on
So
vacation.
on yacht, we're talking
Vacation.
Yep.
private jet, PJ.
Yes.
I get to
Yes.
go on PJ.
You PJ, and you guys are going on vacations.
Okay, is she old but is she hot?
She's old and hot,
Okay.
but not in a
Give me an
fake
example
way.
of like somebody.
Julianne Moore.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Mary Steenburgen.
Glenn Close.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh, the mom from Step Brothers.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
wonderful.
Gorgeous. She's older.
Yeah.
She's like in her 70s.
Ooh, 70s is kind
She's
of.
married to Ted Danson.
She is,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's very pretty.
Yes.
Okay.
Glenn
Okay.
Close.
Glenn Close. How old is Glenn Close? Probably around the
About
same age as
80
Mary
something.
Steenburgen.
I think Glenn Close is prettier now than she was then.
Okay.
Okay. How about this? Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh yeah.
It's funny you say that because Rosie O'Donnell has a like a quick storyline in the reboot of Sex and the City
Oh,
that I
really?
was just like, don't. She plays a nun who like has a one night stand with Miranda.
Oh, how about I forget her first name, but whatever Essman from what's oh god damn it. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I don't know who that
Jeff
is.
Ross is not Jeff Ross, Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross is
I didn't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't
not
know.
Jeff Ross.
Garland?
Jeff Garland, thank you. His
Oh.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that actress's name?
Something Essman, Julie Essman, I think it is.
JB
Oh,
Smoove.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems cool.
Yeah, but she's like, Okay, how about this? Would you date Brian Cox?
Yep.
You would.
I would
He's
also
so
date Brian Cox as his character in Succession.
Really?
Incredibly powerful.
Okay. Would you date him for like years or
No,
we're talking
same
like 5
deal.
months
Same
in?
before. Yeah.
Okay,
5
you
months.
Give him 5 months,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Just
cool though.
because to see point A all the way at the top for the story.
But the people with that kind of money, but also like have that kind of power,
Mhm.
people that want the power that goes along with the money, they also have very weird sex stuff.
Yes, and also they want me to not be to like give into that. They want
Mhm.
women that are subservient to them.
Yes.
Or so I would assume. I've never experienced that, but like they want people that are just going to yes and them and not push them.
Mhm.
And that's why I think especially stuff like that would be fine for
A couple.
4 to 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you get the fuck out.
Okay.
What about Al Pacino now?
Yeah.
He looks
With his Shrek phone.
yeah, and his 5-month-old.
It's hard because he just had a baby. That's honestly, I'd be
Yeah.
like, sure. And then I'm like, he has a 5-month-old.
So it's the baby that turns you off.
No.
Weird, dude.
But
it's weird.
Robert De Niro would.
Oh yeah. Jack
Yeah, he's
Jack
still-
Nicholson.
Would.
He's 89.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
looks
just had his
horrible
birthday.
right now.
Would for like 2 months. That's it.
Okay.
His
Yeah.
confidence is through the roof. though.
Oh, he's
Brendan Fraser and the Whale.
haven't seen it.
Okay, but you
But-
know about it.
He's nice.
Yeah, but also he's not rich in that. He's just a
No, but you say you have somebody that looks like Brendan Fraser in the Whale
Oh,
who has a lot of money.
oh. No, because he's unable to leave the house. We can't go anywhere fun.
Okay.
He also doesn't take care of himself.
Totally.
And he has that much money. That's a little bit like, come on, man.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Austin, where's your moral code on this?
whatever.
Yeah, you
Oh,
give a
God.
fuck.
Yeah, give me the older women if they got some money. Ooh.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got
yeah.
some money. Ooh, ah.
Yeah. So then the Samantha storyline ends with this guy choosing his housekeeper over.
Because they're fucking for
Samantha.
sure, right?
They're gonna be married by the end of the month for
Oh,
sure.
for sure.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. Yeah. And good. I mean, I don't know why Samantha's wasting her fucking time with these guys anyway.
Mhm.
But
I don't like these quick little things because, like, we talked about this last week, but like, her man, she is crushing this episode.
mhm.
Like all the scenes with her with all the friends together. I mean, just the way that she is, like, the way that she's so invested in when other characters are talking, when other actors are talking, and she's truly responding even to that.
She's very present.
She is just so present. Yes, she's so
Yes.
present.
Yeah.
She's like crushing it.
Yes.
She's so good.
Mhm.
She's so good, and she
Yeah.
just keeps getting better.
I know.
And it sucks because they have lately been giving her shit storylines.
Yeah. Which makes me think, I mean, we're focusing on Miranda a little bit more now because we have Steve, and Steve's going to be a player, like a heavy hitter in this series.
Oh.
Samantha is going to get a boyfriend eventually.
Okay.
And it's very interesting. I think even just these past couple episodes, she's been going towards like rich old men.
Yeah.
Whereas in the past, she's always had like the young hot thing. Even like the yoga instructor was the first one that comes to mind.
Do you think because then she feels like the young hot thing compared
Totally.
to these older people?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And they're like
Because they appreciate
so
her.
enamored with her.
Yeah, it feels like this trend just kind of started after the old man with the old man
Mhm.
ass, because he just was like, "You're gorgeous," and
Yeah.
like I almost couldn't do a deal with fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because your beauty distracted me.
Yeah.
Like I think the young guys are just more like, "You're old and hot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just in it to, they'll
they don't have the
gas
kind of
her
money.
up.
They don't have money, but they're poor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yoga teachers.
Yeah.
But
Would you rather for 5 months? We've kind of mentioned this before, but
Mhm.
would you rather do the hot yoga teacher with no money for 5 months, or the hot I get yachts, PJs, all that stuff, but I have to have sex with Brian Cox?
Brian Cox.
Really?
Mhm. You would say yoga teacher.
I would say yoga teacher.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you.
You think that's a guy girl thing?
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
How about you, Austin? Where you at?
Is it actually Brian Cox, or are you replacing it with a woman?
With a woman version of that, whatever that
I'm
would be.
picking that 100%. I might even pick
My-
Brian Cox.
my
That's
guy.
cool,
Really?
dude? Brian Cox is sweet.
Really?
If you picked Al Pacino, I don't know if I could do 5, dude. I give
Okay.
it a week. That guy's a mess.
So you'd pick like a private jet, clearly having sex for that over like this person's really hot.
I would, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, me and Deanna are.
No
corrupt.
judgment.
Mm.
Hey, I don't judge anyone here. Yes, I do.
Fuck you. All right. Carrie and Big.
Carrie and Big.
Carrie and Big.
The big combo.
Carrie finally says, "I love you too, Big," after wanting to say it for a couple of weeks. It seems like she says the first time she wanted to is when he was eating toast and he kept getting crumbs on his face.
I
And
thought that
just
was a
like-
really cute scene.
I thought it was like, you're an idiot who can't even eat right.
Really?
That was my thought. I said, I literally wrote down toast, coffee, idiot. That was it. And then she wanted to say it again when he took her to the ballet, and they go to the ballet and her hair is a fucking mess. She's in this dress and she has her hair crimped, and it's like crimped like here and here, but not anywhere else, and like
Yeah.
here and here. And I'm just like, girl, pull it together.
I wrote, "Oh, with the way she looks at Big," is what I wrote down.
I wrote down coffee, idiot.
Yeah.
He gives her a pigeon bag. That bag will come into play again and again and again.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So like, you didn't like the way like it's just like
I
a
like
little.
the bag. I think the bag is
I'm
cool.
not talking about the
I was
fucking
wondering if
bag.
that was gonna be a motif. Thank you.
I thought it was
And
fun.
you're saying Steve is gonna come back?
Steve is coming back.
Okay, cool.
The pigeon badge is also gonna come back.
Fly
It's an
back.
important episode.
Yeah. But
Okay.
don't I like? Okay. Not to get all like whatever about it, but it's like those moments where you just kind of look at somebody and they're doing something stupid like that. And you're just like, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that a good?
It is.
And I thought
absolutely.
this is one time where I'm like, oh, sir, she's great. She's a great
Yeah.
actress. She
Yeah.
played that really well.
Yeah.
And you could just tell she looked like she really was like. And then he did it again, and she's like, "What the hell are you? What are you smiling at,
Yeah.
dipshit?" And then it's
There are times. I mean, this is a couple episodes ago when he ditched her and then came back with the friends, and the way she looked at him, I was like, she's beaming.
Yeah.
There are times when she looks at Big that I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, like that situation is romantic and like sweet and silly. But if I imagine like I'm looking at this guy and he has toast on his face and I go, you silly guy, and I get it and he does it again, and that guy is Mr. Big, I'm like, can you grow up? Can you eat like an adult, or do I have to take care of you?
Yeah.
So jam on your face, bitch ass.
Yeah.
I think your like dilemmas you give Deanna, you need to start putting Mr. Big in them more.
Ugh.
Instead of
Okay.
like other people.
No.
Yeah, yeah. I like this energy.
Yeah, yeah. I love the fucking point figure.
Yeah.
I love the idea. I love the idea of like that happening and you being like, "Oh, honey, you got a little stuff." And he goes, "Okay." And it happens again. He goes, "Are you fucking serious? I just got that off your fucking face, and you're gonna fucking put it back on
I
your face,
hate
you
him.
fucking moron."
Yeah, yeah.
You fucking moron. This is why you don't even deserve me. You don't even deserve me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And she
good
loves him, and she says that, and he doesn't know what to say back because he's a bitch with toast on his face.
But he took her to the ballet even though he hates it.
Yeah, and then after
Unless
she
you brush his
says,
hair. If you brush on my hair like that, I'll
Oh, I
fucking
hated
hit you in
that,
the face.
yes.
I don't condone women. I don't
I
condone
know.
hitting.
Oh, we got him.
I don't
we
condone
got
hitting
him.
women, but I'll smack a bitch.
so
You fucking, I spent all day getting that right. You fucking
Yeah.
up in the fucking face.
and she finally says I love you. He panics, and the next time, and she makes a great point. She says, I said I love you, and we either have a week before he says it back or we break up.
That's insane.
You think it's insane? I think it's reasonable as hell.
Has it ever happened to you?
No, I never say I love you first.
Really?
That would be crazy.
Have you made somebody wait a week?
That would be crazy. No.
Really?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
You kind of figure it out. You just
Yeah.
like, well,
You gotta know
one, if
when
they say I
it's
love you,
right.
you go, thank you. Thanks so much. And then you like think
I love
about
that-
it.
Oh, I love that you said that.
Yeah, I'm like, that's so vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable for Carrie.
Mhm.
And the next time that he sees her, he brings up like, you know, I do want to talk to you about this one thing that happened last time I saw you. You can return the bag if you
Yeah.
want to. And it's like, if he's fucking with her, like in the same way that we were talking about in the last episode of like, he does these things to get a rise out of her. That's not the time.
I think, you know what I think that was? I think he was using that as a, not an analogy, but like, I think he was using it as a, what's the word I'm looking for? I think he's using the bag to represent.
To symbolize.
Yeah. I think he is like the bag symbolizes the fact that she said, I love you. And because like the thing is, I think he's really afraid of falling in love again because he got hurt so many times because he kind of talks about that later on in the episode.
Well, he literally says, oh, I went on vacation here with my ex. I'd love to go on vacation with
I
someone
hated that.
I like.
Let's talk about that. I hate that. But like, I think he's like, if you can take that back if you want. I think it's like, are you sure that are you sure that you love the bag? Are you sure that you love me?
Totally.
And you can take that back if you want, and
That
it's
makes sense.
okay, and it's not going to offend me. I think he's using the bag to represent the
Yes.
I love you.
I see that.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it scares the shit out of him.
Yes,
Right.
yeah. But then he says, oh, I went on vacation here. I'd love to go back with someone I like. I'm like, do not bring up your ex when I just told you that I loved you the last time I saw you.
Oh, also,
that's insane.
He goes, what a great time. And you could tell he's like remembering the great fucks he had there with that girl. Like, it clearly was just like, what a time. That's like a blowjob in the bathtub. Like, that's something. Like, he was like,
blowjob in a bathtub.
Jonah blowjob in the bathroom.
the old
Jurkens.
blowjob in the bathtub.
Classic.
I hated that too.
I hated it. And then he takes her out to this party, and it's all, you know, shishi
his
and
friends.
fancy. And she has a fucking attitude to start.
Oh my God. This is the
she
problem.
was insufferable.
This is the you know, a couple of things. They're at lunch before, and I did like Samantha. She crushed this where she goes, you tell a man you hate him.
Yep.
He fucks you better than you've ever been fucked, or like he gives you the best sex of your life. You tell him you love him, he leaves you. He doesn't. You don't hear back from him.
Yep.
Which is a weird thing because it was like I
But I
hate
agree.
you. It's like I need to prove it. Right.
Yeah, he has to. But now Carrie's given him all the power, and she kind of talks about that too. Of like he has all the control now, and he takes her out to this party. She has a line in this.
But Miranda had a great line too, where she's like, maybe he's taking his time to really realize like how he feels, and he says it right. And the girls looked at her,
Yeah.
like they looked at her like, you stupid fucking.
Yeah,
bitch.
they looked at her like she had three heads. Like, who are you?
Yeah,
Who
and
the hell
I
is
was
this?
like, finally, somebody is trying to be empathetic toward Big in this situation.
And that was so. I mean, she's only said that because she loves Steve, and now she sees the world through rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
And she's just like, maybe Big's figuring it out. It's like, you hate Big.
And she was right though.
Ugh, I hate that.
Oh God,
Well,
we're in a fight. You and I
he
are in a
says
fight
it in the
now.
right way. And the right way is, I fucking love you. You know that. He takes her to this party, and Carrie says something like she's trying to cultivate eccentricity for people to think that she has a personality. And I wrote, Carrie's being a fucking bitch.
You wrote that?
Yes.
Oh, it's funny because he calls her bitch right after that.
Oh, yeah. He says
Yeah.
you're being bitchy.
Just you're being kind of a bitch right now.
And she does have an attitude, and she goes outside to smoke, and that's when she runs into Jeremiah, the caterer / performance artist, and he says, who are you here with? And she goes, oh, some guy. And I was like, 2 weeks ago you were desperate for this guy to call you his girlfriend, and now she's just like, oh no, some guy. And then Jeremiah shows Carrie his tattoo on his pelvic.
And then she goes, ooh, how low does it go?
And then he takes his fucking
pants.
pants off.
Yeah.
The image of her holding his hand while she's looking down at his tattoo, I'm like, that's a crazy position that no one's ever been in before.
No, I know.
So I understand why, what was her name? Selena
Yeah.
comes out and she's like, Carrie's blowing the caterer on the balcony. Like, yeah, it looks insane. And if somebody showed me their pelvic tattoo, I wouldn't be like, how low does it go?
Well, yeah, I know. Oh my God. And then
that was insane.
I always love the idea in shows like this where they like try to get people in positions where it looks like you're like sucking someone's dick and you're like out in the open like
I would
that?
never
That's
know.
crazy. The balls of that would be insane. Even though what she's doing is wrong. She's clearly flirting. And that's her problem too, is like, it's like, I'm not getting what I want, so I'm going to go hurt my boyfriend's feelings.
Yes, yep.
And also she goes, so Big takes her to the party, and then basically she realizes like, this is not the people I don't want to be around. And she goes, not only does Big doesn't love me, he also has no idea who I am.
Yep, yes, because
I wrote down, slow the fuck down.
All the other women in that party have the same type of beaded purses that he just gave Carrie.
So he's just like, but that's informs
That's his life.
him.
That's his whole
life.
thing. Yeah.
And he also is very like, I know it sucks here, but like this is what I have to
Let's do it.
Right? And then she's like, oh, I want a red wine. And then they go, we don't serve anything brown here, so whatever. And she was fine, I'll take a vodka tonic, whatever she takes. And that's when she has this big, like, the thing that you said. And then Big goes, well, don't be a bitch, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then she goes, I'm not being a bitch, I'm being myself. And he goes, well, you're being a little bit of a bitch.
She is.
Right.
She's such a fucking attitude.
It's like,
I like that he called her out on it.
I did. I like that too. I mean, you shouldn't call her a bitch. But
And even after, when she comes back from the balcony, he's just like, you're embarrassing me.
yeah. Right.
Get it together or go home.
Because she tries to light up a cigarette, and then the girl's like, oh, please don't smoke in here. And she's like, are you fucking serious? I can't smoke in here. She goes off, and then looks like she's sucking that guy's dick. And then Big, which I liked, was just like, hey, are you giving people blowjobs out in the terrace?
Yeah.
And not like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, are you giving people blowjobs?
Hey,
And
what's going on?
Right. And then it's like, she doesn't even like acknowledge that he said that. You think he could have been like, she would have been like, no, I'm sorry. It's my friend. It looked bad. And like, maybe I was wrong. Whoopsies. And she's just like, who the fuck do you think you are saying that to me? And he goes, it looks like you're sucking someone's dick out there.
Yes.
Just please not do that. Please don't do that.
And then he goes, if you're not having a good time, like, go home. And she's like, I'm having a great time. I'm staying. Go, leave.
Right.
Nobody wants you here. You don't want to be here.
Right. And it's like, who the fuck are you to ruin his, like,
Yeah.
his relationships with these people? Like, clearly he needs it or he wants it or whatever it is. It's like, why put him in that position? That's such a shitty thing.
All because he didn't say I love you back.
Right.
And then she gets hammered with this Jeremiah guy, takes him home with her,
Yeah.
and makes out with him on the street. I was
Right.
like, what is going on right now? She's cheating on Big so blatantly with this guy.
Right.
And then in the morning, he calls her and says, I fucking love you. You know I do. It's a tough thing for me to say, and it gets me in trouble. And he's basically like, are we good? Meanwhile, Carrie has to cover this guy's mouth so Big doesn't know that he's in her house right now.
Yeah.
Which I was like, how dare you?
Yeah.
You get into a fight with your boyfriend who you guys are trying so hard to make it work.
Yeah.
You're trying so hard to open up lines of communication. And all because of this, you're cheating on him?
You throw it all away. And like you're making it seem like it's his fault.
And then at the end, she was like, I'm not going to tell Big because everything before I love you doesn't count.
But you already said I love you to him.
Exactly.
The logic of that is very flawed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like now she's trying to be like, I guess I'm okay. Now that he says I love you, we're all good.
Right.
And go on, Jeremiah, get out of my house.
Well, it's
and
crazy.
she's like, well, we didn't even fuck. I was like, but you did make out with him.
Well, also he was like, no,
Mhm.
and he could have lied,
Mhm.
and it's like you also slept in the same bed with him.
Exactly. Yeah. That's even if nothing happened. Let's just say like, okay, they kissed outside and then truly nothing happened. You brought this guy home with you.
Right.
He slept in your bed,
Yeah.
and you have to. You know that if Big hears this guy, it'll be a whole deal.
Right.
So she's telling him to shut the fuck up.
So I believe she's still wearing the clothes that she was the night before.
Yeah, she was.
Right. So they probably didn't fuck.
I don't think they did.
You think she went down on him?
No, I think they would have showed it.
Yeah.
I think they would have.
Okay. In this,
It's nothing. We will never see this guy again. He's not coming back. None of this will come back.
That was so fucked up where she was like, yeah, I never told him.
Mhm.
And something he never knew or whatever. I was like, oh my God, that's like such a dark way to
And
end
also,
the show.
let's flip it. I'm like, how many secrets like that is Big keeping from Carrie?
See what you
Yeah,
did?
no.
Yeah, right. You're excusing Carrie's. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm saying she's a piece of shit, but I'm also saying like, if this is how
What's in
she's
your
acting in this
closet?
relationship, what if Big is doing the same thing?
You know what? She'd be pissed.
She would be
And
livid.
She would be destroyed.
Oh my God, she'd
Yeah.
be destroyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And and it's the same thing too, where it's just like, if both of you fucks just had an adult conversation, you're in your 30s. Like, have a conversation about your feelings and why you're upset. Advocate for yourself to your
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
Advocate for yourself to your partner. It
can't.
is crazy.
She can't.
And also, like, Big, he is consistently showing her that he is willing to go to what she wants. She just needs to be a little bit more patient.
That was that whole last episode
Yes.
of like, talk to me.
Yes.
And she could have. There were times where she could have talked to him about, what she said. Especially like, if you feel it, if you really love this guy, tell him, and then like, let the chips fall where they may.
Right.
But instead, she's acting out and going home with this random guy.
Okay. So doesn't count before I love you? Does that hold water for you?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Because they're
Excuse me.
already
Sorry, I burped.
they're
right in my ear.
they already established their boyfriend girlfriend. He calls her his girlfriend,
Mhm.
which is what she wants a few episodes ago.
He's making an effort to meet the friends. He's taking her
Yeah.
out.
They're official. They're
all-
official.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
And he's not dating anybody else.
Right.
Neither is she.
And she's the one that's like, I want seriousness from you. I want to get married. I want to move forward. What's going on? What's doing this? And he's like, okay, I'll give that stuff for you. And then she's like, well, don't make me mad because I'm going to cheat on you.
Yeah. And then now this guy's here.
Right.
Oops. Don't worry. I won't tell you because you didn't say that you loved me until just now. So.
Right.
So the past 24 hours don't count.
Yeah. Man.
Episode 10.
Lost a lot of respect for Carrie.
Yeah. As always.
Lost a lot of respect for Carrie. Wasn't
Based
a
on
fan.
this episode, do you think Sex and the City sucks?
Well, we didn't go through this stuff. Best advice.
We can do all that. We don't have to do it in the same order.
I think the show's great. This episode made me mad.
Based on this episode, does it suck?
No, it doesn't suck, but I like that it's
Oh.
making me emotional.
I think it sucks on this episode.
Really.
Yeah.
I think the show is good. I mean, the show's good.
Yeah.
Like it's making us
Totally, yeah.
have feelings towards it. There's worse episodes. I thought it was like overall. It was sucks because it made you mad about what
Sucks
these characters
because
are doing,
of what
or
Carrie is doing. Yeah,
Okay,
and how
yeah.
like all she wants is Big. All she's ever wanted is Big, and now she has him, and she's getting in her own way by cheating on him.
it's weird because it's like she's the villain in this show
Mm-hmm.
in a way, and she's
Yeah.
also the villain to her own self.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Does she ever grow?
I think she thinks she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing about that?
It's just funny. Like you imagine, like 6 seasons. Like, does this main character ever grow? Is
Yeah.
Did
such
she
a-
figure it out?
Such a sad
Yeah.
thing to ask. Like,
Yeah.
The Simpsons
Okay.
or something.
The best advice in this episode, I said, get out of the cab. That's good advice. If you call your friend and she's in a cab
Oh yeah.
with the celebrity, say, get out of the cab. You listen to your friend. You get out of the cab.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You always listen.
listen and get out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like she didn't even hear it either.
Sorry?
When Carrie said that to Charlotte, she almost like didn't even hear it.
No, yeah.
Also,
'Cause he was coming
when she
back.
busted out that phone, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, now that's a fucking phone right
Hello?
there. Yeah. It was like she had like lifted up. And best advice I got is you shouldn't be punished for being more successful than your partner.
Totally.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for that for Miranda. She's like, am I supposed to be punished for being more successful than you?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. That really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had like tears in her eyes, poor thing.
Worst advice.
Worst advice, putting your finger in your pussy so a guy can smell it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's the worst advice you can get.
That's the worst advice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better advice than I thought. Just everything before I love you doesn't count.
That's also bad advice.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
Yeah. Unless you
have
stick your finger. I said everything before I love you doesn't count unless you stick your finger in your pussy and make somebody else smell
That's a big caveat.
Yeah.
That's a big only if.
it. What's the Mr. Big mistake?
My Mr. Big mistake was actually on Carrie. I feel like Mr. Big didn't do a lot wrong in here, except for Carrie had the big mistake of taking that guy home with her. I hope she regrets it every day of her life.
Yeah, mine is the same thing, but it's being mad at people not going the pace you want them to be.
Yeah,
you want them to go.
She does. And then if Big isn't on it, or if like one thing doesn't go her way, she acts out like a child.
It's like to him, isn't it a good thing that to him I love you is so important that it means a lot, that it holds a lot of weight for him?
Yeah.
Because even the episode before, he goes, I've only handed my keys out to people for 5 people, and I never got those keys back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, and they left me, right? So that's
so
like,
why now would I say I love you? Because it only gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
The past other times I've said it, it's only ever gotten me in trouble. So I don't want to get into trouble with you because he does love her.
this is why I hate this show. You know why?
He does hate it.
You know why I hate it? Because like I hated Mr. Big in the first season, and I really kind of like him in this season. I feel for him.
I mean, yeah, it's a whole roller coaster with him.
I think it goes to what we talked about last episode, where like Austin's talking about like it is going to the quality of like this guy is I guess he's a piece of shit because he got canceled. But like as an actor, he's really finding his pocket in this character.
Totally. Yeah.
And he's really
showing his like his many different facets of this character.
Yeah. And he's just like really charming as that character.
Because we do see him a lot more in this season than we ever did in season 1.
Yeah.
For sure. Fuck, marry, kill.
What do you got?
Bartender, movie star, performance artist.
Performance artist?
Yes.
Like a mime?
That could be anything. It could be magician, mime.
Okay.
Graffiti artist.
I'm gonna marry a celebrity. I'm gonna marry the movie star.
Okay.
Fuck a bartender.
Kill the performance artist.
For sure.
For sure, that's what I'm gonna
100%.
do. Absolutely.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I got one. Cosmo, the drink, margarita, or Bloody Mary. I'll tell you mine.
Go on. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna kill a Bloody Mary, fuck a Cosmo, marry a margarita.
I'm killing the margarita.
Really?
Absolutely. Killing a margarita. I'm gonna marry a Cosmo. I'm gonna fuck a Bloody Mary.
Are you?
With all the stuff on it, like a Bloody Mary loaded up to the I love a Bloody Mary.
The piece of pizza
totally.
in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just getting into Bloody Marys.
Blue cheese stuffed olives.
Really?
Come on.
Do you like a spicy?
Love a spicy Bloody Mary.
Do you like a spicy margarita?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't love. I mean, I'm killing her. So
Yeah.
she's fine.
You got another one?
No, that's all I have.
Okay. Okay, I got one more. It's we kind of hit on this already. Personal chef, personal trainer, personal stylist.
Kill a personal trainer.
Really? Okay.
Marry the stylist. Fuck the chef.
Chefs look like they're good fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But as it, I think I would. Ooh, this is hard. Fuck a personal stylist, marry a personal trainer, and kill the chef.
You'd kill the chef.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I think I can cook okay by myself.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
I love having a trainer, but I don't need a trainer.
Stylist though.
Marry a stylist.
Marry the stylist. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Or fuck a stylist. I said fuck stylist. Fuck a stylist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. But personal trainers are hot. This is having it. Okay. Yes.
They're hot.
Yes. Okay. Austin, you got a game for us?
Yeah. 1 through 19 people.
I picked last time.
Yeah. 1.
Okay.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's a good one.
Deanna's going to hate this one.
Uh-huh.
So of the 4 original Sex and the City's members, who are they compared to the Ghostbusters? And I wrote them.
know.
And I wrote them out.
Venkman,
We
Egon.
have the nerdy one, the historian geek, the cool guy, and the blue collar dude.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, well,
Okay, so
we'll do it then.
I'm picturing. Okay.
Historian, cool guy Samantha. The cool guy is
Yeah.
Cool guy's
Venkman.
Bill Murray.
Is that Venkman?
Yeah, it's Bill Murray. Yes.
Yeah, Venkman is Bill Murray. Is
Okay.
Samantha for
Okay.
sure because he's
Okay.
kind of a womanizer too,
Okay.
and he's super funny. And we are gonna go with
The historian
what about the black guy?
The blue collar guy is the black guy.
is
yes.
blue
Okay.
collar, so that would be Miranda.
Miranda
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the historian is Charlotte.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Yeah,
And then what was the 4th?
the nerdy one? Ooh.
I think nerdy
I
one would be
wanna-
Miranda.
I want to switch. Yeah, Miranda and Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie's a black guy.
Yeah.
Carrie's
Carrie's
the
Ernie
blue
Hudson.
collar.
She actually smokes in bed. I feel like it's a blue collar thing.
Yeah.
Carrie's blue collar. guy. I don't know their names.
Yeah.
Samantha Cool Guy.
Also, big smoking cigars in bed. What's grosser,
That
cigarettes or cigars?
Cigars.
Cigars.
Cigars. That scent
Ugh.
is insane.
Yeah.
And it gets everywhere.
And
It
he's
sticks.
smoking a cigar while Carrie's eating an orange next to him.
I know.
How gross is that?
The two of them together. I know it's.
Oh my God. You know how bad that bed's got to smell?
Charlotte is, what was it? The historian?
The historian geek, the Dan Aykroyd.
Okay.
Egon. No, that's not Egon. What's his name? Dan Aykroyd's.
I have no idea. I actually don't know their names either.
Oh,
I
okay.
just know their
Oh.
guys. And yes, EGOT
Egon.
is Harold Ramis.
Not Egon.
Ah.
Egon.
EGOT.
Yeah.
And that's Miranda.
Yeah.
They look the same.
Yeah.
You can edit that
Nice.
photo, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. We
Besides
did
maybe
it.
Carrie as Ernie Hudson.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Perfect. We did it.
Good job.
Ray Winston.
Thank you guys so much for
I know
listening.
3 of the 4. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I don't watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I only see the all women version because I support women films.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, thank you guys so much for supporting this
And just like
woman
that-
film.
Yeah.
No, if you guys had a good time and you want to tell your friends, please do follow us at This Show Sucks Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can also tell us what we got wrong, or stuff that you liked, and you can also follow me and Jonah on our accounts. I'm
Mhm.
at Deanna Ortiz _ and Jonah is at
Jonah Jurkens. It's Jurkens.
Fabulous.
No underscore, no nothing.
No underscore, no nothing.
Nothing.
And
And you have dates coming up for your one-person show still?
I do, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to be in LA and Janesville and Chicago and Steppenwolf at the end of June.
Great.
Very excited about
It's
that.
a very great show. Please check that
It'll
out.
be really fun. And me and Jonah are going to be in Janesville together.
Yes, we are.
We've just decided that today.
Yeah.
Jonah, do you have anything you want to plug?
No, just what I mentioned before. Like, if you're in the Chicagoland area, I run a great show called Black Otaries, a drinking storytelling show that is every single Friday at the Lincoln Lodge Theater at 10 o'clock. And then once a month, the first Thursday of every month, it's Brews and Bad Movies. We show a perfectly horrible movie in front of a fun audience. And then Austin and I have our producer Austin and I, we have a movie podcast called Burn After Viewing, which is our sister podcast, which Deanna will be on shortly, soon. Can't wait.
Don't make me.
So, if you're not only into shows, you're into movies, make sure to check that out too.
Movies and shows.
Yeah.
Be
Great.
cool to do both Sex and the City movies.
Yeah.
I don't know where in the timeline. But that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And just
Great.
like that,
Just like that.
we did it.
See you later.
Yay.